This week, we've got Charlie Granby and her boyfriend Ed joining Dan and I, and they're going to be talking about their trip to Walt Disney World this year, as well as their trip that they've booked up for next year. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So this week we've got Charlie and Ed joining us on the podcast to talk about their trip to Walt Disney World, where it was Ed's first trip, and Charlie, you haven't been back since 2016. So, I mean, first of all, Ed, first trip to Walt Disney World. How did it go?
Yeah.
Exciting stuff?
Amazing. It went amazing. Been to Disneyland California for one day, and I've been to Disneyland Paris for one day. I have not been to Florida, and it was amazing. It would not have been as amazing if it wasn't for Charlie, who just did an amazing job organizing the whole thing. It's like going to a country with a.
Yeah, I mean it is an incredible experience for the first time, isn't it? And I think Charlie, like I'm almost the same. Like I plan the trip from start to finish. I think Dan, so we've got our theme park trip coming up in October, and I mean you've had a bit of input.
A bit of input, yeah.
Maybe
it's all Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan likes to plan. I'm very much a case of winging it.
You can't wing it.
No, you can't. It has to. I mean, yeah, there can be some flexibility, but it has to be planned. It just has to. I don't know how people can get through the countdown without planning.
No, I mean, we've got our restaurants booked already. It's fast passes will be booked as soon as we can. And I think if I hadn't got the Celia booked or the Boathouse booked, I might be just losing it. I'd be sweating today, just what happens if they don't have a reservation?
I don't think I've ever booked a meal so far in advance.
You've never booked a meal? Oh God, you've not lived.
Wow. Oh, no, that ADR day is sweet. I love it.
Yeah, it's stressful though.
Oh, it is. But it's it's so satisfying at the end. So
yeah, when you've got everything in place, it's oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Now I can relax until Fast Pass Day.
Yeah.
So you went for 2 weeks, is that right?
10 nights.
10 nights, okay, cool. Did you spend the entire trip in and around Disney World? Did you manage to make it to Universal as well?
No, we stayed in Disney, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Because, well, first of all, because don't you have to be 25 to rent a car in America and drive a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 22 and you have just turned 23, so
yep.
we couldn't rent a car, and because it's Ed's first time, he kind of just wanted to stay in Disney, and I obviously wasn't going to complain about that, so that was fine, because I'm not a fan of Universal in any way. So I said to him, if you want to go to Universal, we'll go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Solid.
Yeah, I mean, but so
yeah,
you're not a fan of Universal. Let's just rewind a second.
Yeah, no, never have. I love Harry Potter World.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that. But you've not grown up with Harry Potter, have you? So
I stopped watching for the fourth film. It's just one of those not really that interesting.
Which I can't get my head around at all. But
I mean, you're wrong, because I think you're watching the films rather than reading the books. The films get awful after number 3. In my opinion.
Yeah, but they're still really
I still think the third was the most visually interesting one anyway. So
yeah, but no, I don't know. I've never liked Universal. I just never been a fan. So
that's fair. So where did you stay in Disney?
At Coronado Springs.
Nice. It's a good resort.
Yeah.
I stayed there last year. I find it's like nice and chilled because it's obviously where you get all of the conferences and stuff happening. There doesn't seem to be as many kids as are at some of the other resorts.
Oh, definitely. Well, when we were there was a massive conference on, wasn't there? The majority of the resort was taking conference people because we had a leak in our bathroom. So we ended up changing rooms. And like literally it was so hard for them to find us a room because it was just full conference people. So yeah.
What sort of leak was it?
The toilet.
Oh, the toilet. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, like you kind of, because there was like stuff in the toilet, like tissue, so flushed it to get rid of it, and then all like this water just came out. So I was like, well, that's nice. So
that's not good. That is quite possibly the weirdest question you've asked in the podcast as well.
Yeah, what sort of leak was it?
No, but I was.
Well done, let me tell you.
The vegetable.
Because I think we had did we have a poor reviews of a hotel and they said they had a leak in the toilet?
Was that the Contemporary?
I can't remember, and they weren't moved room.
Oh, it was Beach Club.
Ah, yes, yeah, and they weren't moved room. They were just told they had to basically have these like, it wasn't dehumidifiers, was it? It was like whatever the alternative is of dehumidifier.
Yeah, but it was sewage.
Yeah, it was basically sewage like in the carpet, and they weren't moved room.
They were told to like just wear shoes, basically.
Yeah, wear shoes so you don't.
Oh my gosh!
So I think you're lucky.
Oh wow, I would say so.
Yeah.
That is all at the beach club. That is so bad. When was that?
Ooh, I can't remember now.
Oh, it was probably within the last 18 months.
Probably, yeah. It wasn't.
Wow, that's bad.
Yeah, it wasn't good. So, I mean, obviously there's construction work going on at Coronado at the moment, but it's not really in your way as such, is it?
Oh, not at all, no.
Did you get the pins?
No, it was fine. Pardon?
Did you get the pins?
Yeah, we got some of them.
Really?
Oh, sorry, you broke up a bit then.
I said really?
Oh, yeah. So, like, we got one set in our original room, and then we switched rooms, and we got another set there.
Nice.
And then had 2 more sets, like, throughout the holiday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Were they?
Yeah, they've just got like a warehouse full of them. Indiana Jones warehouse. I do like them. They are pretty cool pins.
Yeah, they're really nice. I love the three caballeros. They're cool.
Can I just say something about Coronado Springs?
Yeah.
Big up Sean at Coronado Springs. So we were really lucky to know this cast member called Sean at Coronado Springs. He's from Johannesburg. He's absolutely lovely. There were numerous like hiccups throughout like our time there. Nothing massive, nothing game breaking, but just kind of like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And then Sean was always there to solve the problem. So big up Sean, big up Disney cast members, but shout out to Sean mainly.
Some of them are absolutely incredible, aren't they? Like they really do bend over backwards to try and improve the experience for guests. And I think when you see a cast member like that, it just makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like on our last morning, we were running so late for our reservation at Ohana. And obviously, like, you'd have to go to Magic Kingdom, then through security, and then, like, on the monorail or whatever to the Polynesian, unless you got a cab.
Yeah.
But we had to, like, leave our luggage in the hotel so we could go to the park the day before our flight. And Sean, like, saw how stressed out we were. And those new, like, Minnie Mouse vans that they're trialing. Yeah. He just like got us one of those for free, and like we were taken to the pod. Like, how nice is that? And he called Ohana like they're on their way, and we just like free of charge in one of the things. It was ridiculous, wasn't it? But it was so nice. And that's like the kind of cast member he was. Like, he just did like anything possible to sort yourself out. So yeah, it was really good.
That is amazing. Like, I've not heard a story. You know, you kind of hear like a lot of negativity around Disney at the moment, with them kind of trying to like basically milk guests for whatever money they've got left. But it's nice to hear those kind of stories where you know, you get that for free.
Yeah, definitely. It's really, really special. So
that's amazing. So your first day, was it a Magic Kingdom day?
Oh yeah,
classic. Yeah, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, always Magic Kingdom.
Did you?
Yeah.
Were you kind of like, so? Obviously, Ed, first time in the Magic Kingdom. Did you get the Main Street experience? Was it kind of how you expected? I mean, you've been to other,
I don't know what
Disney parks, obviously.
Expected, but it was pretty magical. Beg pardon, sorry?
I said, obviously, you've been to other Disney parks, so you've had that to a certain level already.
Yeah, but every time it was, I don't know, this one kind of knocked out of the park, and I couldn't tell you what it was about it. It was something else. It was amazing.
Yeah, I know the feeling. That's the same feeling I get when I walk into Epcot. Which is obviously
is it really?
Yeah, Epcot's my favourite park by a long distance.
Nice.
I must confess, I wasn't so big on Epcot.
And that is the end of the podcast.
No, I mean, World Showcase is amazing, but you know,
he didn't like Future World.
It's not really feeling very futuristic at the moment, is it?
No.
To me, that it was really cool, and like some of the stuff is it's just really nice, but it seemed to me like kind of a more grounded Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
I would like to go to Tomorrowland.
Yeah, no, I get that. I definitely get that. So, back to the Magic Kingdom. What were the we'll talk about Epcot. We'll talk about Epcot. But back to the Magic Kingdom. Did you have any restaurants booked that day? What kind of rides did you do? Where was your first stop? Because obviously we know that for Dan and myself, it's a small world.
Oh really? Well,
it will be, because I did a poll on Twitter, and everyone is forcing Dan to go. Yeah, Dan lost because he hates It's a Small World.
Have you done It's a Small World before, Dan?
Oh yes. That's why I hate it.
Yeah. Oh right, okay. I love It's a Small World.
So do I.
But our first stop was Big Thunder Mountain.
Good choice.
Nice. I love Big Thunder.
That was the first ride we did. It is, and then we never didn't make any lunch reservations because we would just eat wherever we were in the park. And then for dinner we went to Grand Floridian Cafe, which was just amazing. Like, love it in there.
I've never been. I've been inside the Grand Floridian, but I've never eaten there. So the food was good, was it?
Oh, honestly, would highly recommend. Like, we ended up, because I've been before with my family, but we ended up going back. But we changed. I can't remember what reservation we cancelled, but we cancelled another one to go back to Grand Floridian Cafe for dinner. And then on the last morning, you weren't well, where you had like or something.
Yeah.
I went to Grand Floridian Cafe for breakfast on my own, and honestly, I'd never done that before, but it was such a nice experience. They gave me like a little window seat that overlooked the pool, and they were just dead nice about it. Like, you didn't feel weird or anything for being on my own, and it was really nice. So I'd recommend it, definitely.
Nice. What kind of food did they have on offer? Because it's not even somewhere that I've researched before, to be honest.
Oh, right. Well, dinner is kind of a bit of everything, isn't it? Like,
yeah, like a lot of seafood and also meat and just anything.
It's just a real mix. Like, I had both times. I had this spinach and ricotta ravioli pasta thing, and you had a lobster thermidor, which was just like a beef burger, but it had lobster on top of it. And And then breakfast is like your classic breakfast food, but like the Mickey waffle, that rather than bringing you like the little Mickey, one massive one, which was great. So
nice. So was that like one of my questions is going to be favourite restaurant? I imagine that was it. If you went back twice.
Yeah, favourite restaurant. One of, and it Boma and Grand Floridian.
Oh, I love Boma.
Is that the one at Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Animal Kingdom Lodge, is it?
Yeah, it's at the lodge, yeah. Yeah, it is an amazing place. Amazing place. So Big Thunder, are you kind of, I think I'm probably one of these people as well that thinks that the Paris version is better.
Yeah, I do.
So I kind of point out, like, is it just me or is the Paris one kind of more intense? Because I'm a real like thrill seeker to a degree when it comes to rides, and we'll get to that later, I'm sure. But like I kind of said, is it just me or is? But apparently, a lot of the rides in Paris are kind of more intense versions of the Florida rides. Anyway.
Yeah, I definitely think that Thunder's more intense than Disneyland Paris. I mean, Dan, you've literally just got back on Friday from Paris.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I do think they're more intense. We found that I think Rock and Roller Coaster as well. That felt more intense.
Okay.
You got Hyperspace Mountain is more intense than Space Mountain. So yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, 100%. So incredible food on the first day. Any other big rides that you want to kind of mention that you're big fans of at Magic Kingdom?
Ed, I'll let you take this one.
Sounds like we've got a story here.
So I've got like a holy trinity of like rides, but they're in different parks.
Okay.
So I'll just mention them now. We'll get to them later, I'm sure. So Magic Kingdom, my favorite ride is Space Mountain. Mm-hmm. I also love Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios. That was amazing. Charlie refuses to go in it. I can understand why, but I love it. And also in Animal Kingdom, Everest.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, those are three very good rides.
Yeah.
You've never been on Tower of Terror, Charlie?
No, and I've never been on Rock either. Because have you ever done Crush's Coaster in Disneyland Paris?
Yeah.
Right. I did that and literally like passed out mid-ride. and I just thought, well, if I can't handle Crush's Coaster, I don't know how I'm going to handle Tower of Terror or Rock and Roller Coaster. And I've just kind of scared myself out of doing them.
I think with Rock and Roller Coaster, that's probably a wise decision if you passed out on Crush's Coaster.
Yeah.
Just be laying outside of the attraction for about 3 hours after that, I think.
Yeah, defo. And then Tower of Terror, I mean, because we booked to go back to Florida next year, so like I'm kind of in a mind of, well, I have like 15 months or something to like psych myself up to do Tower of Terror, potentially, but no, I've not done it as of yet. The thought of it absolutely terrifies me. So
yeah, I can understand that. To be honest, I've been going to Disney World since I was like 3 years old, and I didn't go on it until I want to say like 2008, 2009.
Oh wow! Okay.
I was exactly the same. Like I'm scared of heights, so,
right?
And until I met Donna, I didn't do roller coasters. I would certainly never have done Tower of Terror. And then she forced me to go on Kraken at SeaWorld.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, which is quite an intense coaster for your first first coaster. I loved it, and then kind of did everything after that.
Oh, fair enough.
But I think like Tower of Terror. It's not a coaster. I think you might be. I mean, don't quote me on this if you're throwing up afterwards. But I think you should be okay.
We shall see. I mean, I suppose it's a good thing for Ed because when we book the fast passes, obviously, like it puts names on the ride, so he would just take my Magic Band with his, and then he'd scan in, do his fast pass, come right out, and then scan mine straight away and go in and do it again. So like he was having a great time.
That's perfect, yeah.
So I got to see Rod Serling's introduction about 4 times.
It's a good introduction.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Twilight Zone audio dramas. So like the whole element the emotion element was great for me.
Yeah, I've not listened to those actually. I've got the original series on Blu-ray, but I've never listened to those. I'm going to have to give them a go.
Yeah, they're quite fun.
They're remaking it as well.
Yeah, with the Get Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be interesting.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. I hope it's not one of these terrible television remakes. We'll see.
Yeah.
By the time they actually make it, they may have reskinned all of the Tower of Terror rights.
Yeah, it'd be too late. It'd be too late anyway. So,
yeah.
So you've got your 3 favourite attractions, and well, before I go into yours, Charlie, when are you heading back next year? What kind of time of year are you booking for next time?
So we've booked to go in the last week for 2 weeks this time.
Yep.
I'm so excited. Port Orleans Riverside. Never stayed there before, so like I'm buzzing. And because we really want, because obviously this time we saw Flower and Garden for the first time. So when we were thinking about when to go again, we were like, oh, we should try Food and Wine, and also it'll be the Halloween season. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping to go to one of the Halloween parties at Magic Kingdom. So
nice. So sorry, when did you kind of cut out slightly when you said at what time of year you were going? When was it again?
Oh, sorry. Last week of September for 2 weeks.
Oh, amazing! That's a great time of year to go. Mickey's Not So Scary is incredible. Food and Wine, as you all know, like you've listened to the podcast, I rave about it all the time. It's my favourite event at Disney World, and you combine that with Mickey's Not So Scary, it's like such a good time to go. So yeah,
because like it'll still be warm, but not like as not as warm as the summer, hopefully. So
yeah, no, definitely, it's a really good temperature that time of year. So yeah, we're thinking. Me and Donna are thinking about booking for the last week of October for 3 weeks next year.
Oh, amazing! 3 weeks will be so good.
Yeah, well, it's for kind of for our honeymoon, so it's a little bit more special, and we're going to be hopefully staying at the lodge as well.
Oh, fab! That my family is staying there next summer.
Oh, really? Oh, it's an incredible place. I mean, obviously, you've been to
they're going and staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So your 3 favourite rides of the trip earlier in the year, obviously not Tower of Terror.
No.
Rock and Roller Coaster. I mean, unless you thought, you know what, Ed's gone off for half hour, I can have a break and have a nice coffee or whatever.
Yeah, I went shopping. It was great. I got some food. I got a cake pop.
You didn't have to leave your wallet, did you, Ed?
Watched the Stormtrooper March, which was no, he because the thing was the way you can put like a card on your Magic Band. The card was on his Magic Band, and he had my Magic Band as well. So I was like, okay, fine. I just used but no, I got some cake pops and watched the Stormtrooper March, which was really cool. And then I just sat, and because like the weather was really hit and miss while we were there. It was like freezing, like actually freezing in the morning, which was so weird to experience because I've only ever been in the summer when it's like the surface of Mercury. So like.
Yeah, you can see like the heat bouncing off the car parks, and it's like, oh my god, I'm going to die.
Yeah, literally. But it felt like like October in the UK. Like that's how cold it was.
Oh wow.
In the morning and the evening, like we were in jeans for the first half of the holiday, weren't we? Yeah. Like jeans and jumpers. It was so weird. But on that day that he was like off in that tower like the whole time, it was boiling, so I just like sat on like the Sunset Boulevard strip and just ate cake pop. So can't complain.
No, that sounds pretty incredible. I love that that whole kind of boulevard area. It's such a good place, and a really nice place to just chill out.
Yeah, definitely.
So
my favourite.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. So definitely Big Thunder Mountain is just like my all-time fave. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I absolutely love that ride. And I think the third, this is maybe a bit weird, but Peter Pan's Flight.
That is an interesting one.
I really love that ride. And like on our last day, like literally an hour before we had to leave to go back to the hotel to get the express, Ed was doing Space Mountain, and I flight on my on my own, just like looking like a total loner. But it was so nice, and I just thought, oh, like this is such a nice ride, and it was really sad because it was the last one of the trip.
Yeah.
Well, it's good though.
But yeah, it's probably one of my favourites.
One of your favourites as the last ride is always good, and Ed, you got to do Space Mountain, which you mentioned is one of your favourites. So that's a nice way to end the trip.
Yeah, it was. It felt good. Like we were both like doing what we love in the park before we had to fly home. So, yeah.
I mean, was an hour long enough to queue for
surely you were waiting for 3 hours to queue for the ride.
Fast past them.
Nice.
Smooth.
Past them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I hardly ever go.
Otherwise, yeah, it definitely. Pardon?
I hardly ever go on that. Not because I don't like the ride, but because I always use my fast passes on, say, Thunder, Space, and Seven Dwarfs, and that means I don't.
Oh yeah.
And Peter Pan's Flight, the fast passes, they tend to go reasonably quickly because people don't want to queue 2.5 hours for it.
Would never. I think I done standby for it like once when I was really young, and it was still like the paper fast pass system. So yeah, but I'd only ever pass it, but it's one of them. You do it once, don't you, and then you don't have to do it again in the trip. But I feel like I have to do it while I'm there.
Oh, absolutely! If it's one of your favourite attractions, you've got to do it.
Yeah.
So Magic Kingdom, obviously amazing, and all three of your favourite rides are in Magic Kingdom. So, did you go to Pandora?
We did.
I was thinking of that just now. Just kind of, I don't know why I was Pandora. But like, yeah, it's kind of. I mean, look. First of all, just for the sake of transparency, Avatar is fine, but it's very forgettable. I think
it's funny. It's funny you should mention it because we've literally just finished recording another podcast, which is coming out kind of this week.
Okay.
Completely different podcast where we just read out ridiculous reviews from people of different products or films or whatever, and we literally just come off of doing an hour on Avatar. Which turns out is pretty much bang on for what people are saying. Completely forgettable, great visual effects, terrible story.
It baffled me because it made all of the money. Like everyone wanted to go see it, but it's like no one can remember it. It's like it's like an episode of The Twilight Zone.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. Like so, Pandora. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't fit in as seamless because you've got the Himalayas, then you've got Africa, and then you've got sci-fi, space world, floating rocks, and it's like, oh right, this is a thing now. So in terms of the rides, we booked a fast pass for Flight of Passage, and what was the other one called? What the river?
The Navi River Journey.
And so we were going to do Flight of Passage, and then you just weren't feeling very well, so you decided not to.
I left Pandora because I don't know, I really didn't like it. I felt quite. But like, I just felt really like bad anxiety in there, and I just thought, oh god, I don't like it at all. And I wasn't feeling well, so I was like, I didn't go on the. I didn't do the fast pass, and I just went and sat. Like, is it Discovery Island by Tree of Life? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I just like went and sat in that area, and then you came off it, and like, would you say what you thought? Like,
so I went ahead and did it, and first of all, I should say, I have absolutely nothing. I have no problem with tutorials, like video tutorials before the rides. Like, it makes sense. Health and safety is incredibly important, and you want to make it possible, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't like it when my tutorials are mixed in with backstory that goes on for longer than the actual ride itself. So, because so I'm assuming you guys have done Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
So then there's the whole thing of, you sit in and they do decontamination, and this guy comes in who's like telling you, here's why we're on Pandora. Sorry?
The world's worst actor.
Absolutely awful.
It's terrible, isn't it? It's so bad.
Like they couldn't even get. He might be in the. Can't remember. And I've only seen the film for the first time very recently. So I literally can't remember. So he's talking about all of this thing, right? And then he's like, "Oh, move around, so we can find you, and then we'll patch you into an avatar." And okay, yeah, immersion is very important. I'm a big fan of immersion. One of my favorite things this trip was seeing how immersive it all was. I love it, but there's a fine line. And the really annoying thing was, I was, looking fairly forward to this. Oh, let's see how this ride is like. And so we did that whole thing. And then it's like, now please leave the room. And it's like, okay. And the door doesn't open. And we're like, okay, was this part of the... And so 5 full minutes later, and this is just as long, quote unquote, tutorial. I'm doing, air quotes right now. A cast member comes in and says, sorry, this room has broken down. Please move into the next one. Okay, fine. And then they do the whole tutorial all over again, all the backstory and stuff. We literally, and so we have to do the whole, shake about, decontamination. Hi. Oh, we're on Pandora because, okay, cool. So,
it is, but the backstory that I'm a huge fan of the attraction itself. I loved it. I'm not a great fan of Avatar, but I did like the attraction. But the whole pre-show is probably among the worst in Disney World.
I think that's a very good way of putting it. Is I've no problem with health and safety tutorials. The backstory is just not necessary because realistically, no one cares. No one remembers. It's like, every other film that has a ride in Disney has more interesting backstories anyway. But so the ride itself, I should probably, just move on to the ride itself. I thought it was fine. I thought, it was a really interesting take on the, I suppose call it Soarin' experience. When I came off it, one kid, asked me, what did you think of it? And I said, yeah, I thought it was all right. And, he said, oh, it's basically Soarin' on steroids. And I thought that's a good way of putting it, because it's got, the water spray and it's got the motion and all that.
Yeah, the smells as well.
Yeah, so it feels, and it does feel really cool to hold on to the thing and just pretend you're a banshee. It feels more like a bike, really, but so it was all right.
Yeah, it does feel very much like a motorbike, 100%. I think it is the pre-show that really annoyed me about it. I genuinely do love the attraction, but it's just when the guy is just and then you're fly. Are you just you're meant to be a scientist, man? Are you sure we're going to fly? What could go wrong here?
I think he just snuck in and said, I have a PhD. Please hire me.
Meant to be Pandora's best scientist, and he literally has no clue what he's doing.
To me, just kind of.
Which university did you go to? Online university?
Yeah. There isn't a university in Pandora. There is now.
This one guy giving you all. It's just all backstory.
It is. It's just
and you can't leave. So, yeah, that's, and then after that, me and Charlie just we're not really that bothered about the river ride. I'm sure it would have been cool, but also maybe it's not really all that So we don't know what it's like.
Okay, so you didn't do River Journey in the end.
Sorry?
You didn't end up riding River Journey.
No.
Yeah, it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you were unimpressed with Flight of Passage, I think you would have been totally bored with River Journey.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No. The animatronic at the end is the only real reason to ride it.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no thrill in that ride at all, is there?
No.
And, it's not that I wasn't impressed by a Flight of Passage, but it was just because I kept on hearing, Christmas Day, people queuing for 9 hours, and I'm thinking, it's got to be amazing. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't quite 9 hours worth of waiting good.
Yeah, I mean, my tricky thing is, if it's a new attraction I've never been on before, I would probably wait a certain level of time for it. So I waited 3.5 hours to ride Forbidden Journey in Wizarding World of Harry Potter when basically that just opened. But I wouldn't. I think with Disney, I'm very familiar with how Disney works. I wouldn't wait 5.5 hours for Flight of Passage because I would have got there at 7:30 to make sure that I'm there when the park opened at 8 to actually get on it first.
Mm.
And that's the kind of way I would do it. Whereas Universal, for us at the time, it wasn't something that we could do because we ended up turning up we were staying at the Hard Rock Hotel. We turned up at about 2:00 after checking out of Disney. And because both Donna and I are massive Harry Potter fans, we just couldn't wait to go and ride it. So we could have waited till the next morning to try and get there early, but we just couldn't wait. Ironically, waiting for 3.5 hours where the park was almost closing, we may as well just waited another evening, but there we go. So,
yeah, I mean,
what other highlights of the trip for you? Is there anything that really stands out?
Well, Charlie, you go first.
Yeah, we did Keys to the Kingdom tour.
I was just about to say that.
Right.
That is a real highlight.
Yeah.
Really?
Do
you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that next year for the honeymoon, and I haven't spoken to anyone that's actually done it, so this will be very interesting to me.
I would highly recommend it.
How was it? Because it's reasonably pricey, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's reasonably pricey.
Well, yeah, but for what you get, actually amazing. So it's a 5-hour tour, which I think puts a lot of people off. But honestly, it didn't feel in any way like it was dragging. It wasn't boring. It was so inspiring. Obviously, I think a lot of it depends on who your tour guide is. We had a lady called Stephanie, and it turned out it was her last tour ever. She'd been promoted or something, so she wasn't going to be doing the Keys tours anymore. So he was kind of, feeling emotional about it. So that kind of fueled her, inspiration even more, kind of thing. But basically, you get a walking tour of the park through all the different lands, and she gives the most incredible facts about that, and about how Walt and Roy came up in the tunnels under the park, which was amazing. We stood directly under the castle, which was just so surreal to think about. And you get a tour of all of that. There's it's just one history lesson about it all. We didn't know this, but you do 3 attractions in the tour, and we got to go on Haunted Mansion cruise and in the Tiki Room, which was really cool because obviously Ed had never been on them before, but I'd never done Haunted Mansion before, so that was it was quite a good way to get us on that.
You'd never done Haunted Mansion before?
Included. No, I'd never done it because again, it's I'd always use my fast passes for other rides, and the queues were always, because we normally go in the summer, the queues were so long for it, so I just didn't really ever think I'll queue up for it. So we went on this ride, on the like it was fun, and we our lunch was in Pecos Bill.
Yeah.
And you like they take an order before you start. So you go to the Main Street Theatre, and that's where you check in. And like they ask you what you want. So we just both had a burger, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was really nice. Like, and
Yeah.
they when you get to the restaurant, like they section off like an area, and we are like a name place thing on the table, and ours was actually with Stephanie, the tour guide, which was really cool, and that we got to sit with her. And then they give you like a little gold key, and it says "Keys to the Kingdom." So like that was just really, I wore mine for like they didn't I? Like I was so chuffed with it, and it was just incredible. And like the things you learn on it, it's made us both like see the park in a whole new light, but in like a really good way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's really interesting, because it's
like
definitely something I want to do.
I appreciate it even more.
Yeah.
Honestly, do it. Like you will not regret it at all.
That does sound right up your street, Ryan.
It really does, yeah, because I'm a huge Disney Parks history nerd. So, yeah, it does sound amazing. I think...
Oh, do it then.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think. I think the one thing that Donna was concerned with was it kind of spoiling the magic.
I was going to say, like, I think people really... people who have done it, or maybe the people who kind of promote it, overhype the whole "it spoils the magic" kind of thing. And I don't think, if anything, it makes it more...
Makes it better.
More magical, because it's like, it's all it is like... Because if Disney World is like a movie, you're just watching the behind the scenes and you're appreciating it more, and you just... like the movie's still a movie, just because you know that, you know, this was a special effect or that was an animatronic, it doesn't make it any less special. Like, if anything, I love Disney World more now that I know how much effort to it, just how intricate it is.
And also, like, the thing is, because obviously there's a lot of places, like I used to work in an aquarium back home, and you know, it was great on the front, but as soon as you go like behind, it's like horrible. And if you took any people, you know, back there, they'd literally never come back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like in Disney World, the behind the scenes, honestly, is just as nice as like they call it, like on stage. Like it's so nice, and they make such an effort to make the cast members' work lives like really good. So I didn't feel, because I was worried, like, oh gosh, like, is it going to make me feel like, you know, am I going to like look at it in a wrong way now because I know how it all works? But it didn't at all, because they have like their 4 keys of like their service and how they present themselves, but that still applies like behind the scenes. And it was just incredible. It was really, really incredible. All the cast members, they were like, even though they weren't like on show, they were still just as genuine, just nice, like with each other behind. So it just felt like really nice. You just were getting like a little inside view. And the coolest thing was we got to see all the Festival of Fantasy floats, like in their kind of warehouse, which was just amazing to get like that close to them.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, obviously before they've been set on fire.
Oh gosh, yeah. R.I.P. Mal. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That sounds really, really good.
What happened to the... Yeah, trust me, you will not be disappointed at all. Like, there was this guy who was on our table at lunch who he goes to Florida. He went, like, he said he goes to Florida like every year with his wife and daughter, and he said he wasn't a Disney fan, but I was just looking at him like, you so are. He just didn't want to admit it. But I thought, like, if he's doing this and he loves it, despite the fact he's saying he's not a Disney fan, like, that's enough for me. You know, they're just so good at like maintaining the magic and getting people's attention and stuff. So I think you'd love it.
I'm definitely going to have to add it on the list. We're definitely doing the behind the scenes tour next year. on Living with the Land.
Oh yeah, in Epcot, yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely doing that. And then Keys to the Kingdom was something else we wanted to do as well. And then the other thing was the I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the walking tour of Kilimanjaro safaris.
Oh yeah, like the safari trek or something.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? So we want to do that as well.
Awesome, that'll be really cool.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But that sounds amazing. It's good that you've done that, because I was definitely wanted to talk to someone that had done it before, because it's not, it isn't cheap. So to kind of go into it,
no, it's not. But like what you get for it, honestly, it's so worth it. Like they don't
as well. That's a good time
in any way. Yeah, exactly. And we did one. I think what time did ours start? Like 9:30 or 10, and like it finished just in time to watch the parade. So like it was just like a perfect day, and we had breakfast at Be Our Guest beforehand as well, which was really nice.
Oh, nice.
It was such a good day. It was just like a really good Kingdom day.
Yeah.
Because I was worried, like, because we were going for like, we had like a shorter amount of time there. I was a bit worried, like, oh gosh, are we gonna like miss out on a park day? But like, it just was really good. Like we got on rides, we got to fully eat in the park. Like it was fab. So just do it, man.
I will definitely. I'm gonna literally end this podcast and go and talk to Donna immediately about it. So
you should.
Don't you worry. It's gonna get booked 100%. So that sounds amazing. I mean,
good.
It's going to be hard to find anything on your trip to beat that, surely. Were there any other kind of highlights?
In terms of experiences, I don't think anything topped that, to be honest.
It's such a good change of pace as well, because I was really happy to be relaxing in Disney World, but it's also good to be kind of, I don't know, getting almost like an educational sort of aspect about it. It makes a welcome change of pace.
Different experience, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I mean, I'm very jealous of the fact that you've done that. Very jealous. So
definitely book it.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm gonna get on it as soon as I can. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with your trip? Obviously, you've got next year booked. I've stayed at I forgot to mention, I've stayed at French Quarter, and obviously you can walk between the resorts. It's an amazing resort. I think you're going to love it. I've kind of walked around Riverside a few times, and it's amazing. So you're definitely going to love it there.
Oh, I can't wait.
Well, you met Rapunzel. That's quite a highlight.
Oh yeah, I met Rapunzel, which was nice.
Is she your favourite character?
She is. I absolutely love her, but I'm so good with character meets, so I like forced myself to go and meet her, and it was fab. It was really, really nice. And that's the end of that story.
That's good though, because
I've got to admit.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say I'm the same. With fur characters, I'm fine, but with like the real people, it's a bit like, it's a bit awkward.
Yeah, because they like properly talk to you, and she like just kind of went off on about Pascal, and she's like, "Have you seen Pascal?" And I was like, "No," like, like, oh my gosh, I just felt so awkward, but like I got into it, I think, and then like it was all right. But fair characters, like I'm fine, because you don't have to. I'm just really bad at small talk, so like I'm just socially awkward. So like I'm glad that I don't really have to speak to them. You can just kind of hug them, and then that's what I mean. But real life people, I'm like,
yeah, how do I talk to you?
Yeah.
We met Baymax as well.
Oh, that was fab. I love meeting Baymax. He's so cute. Yeah,
he's massive as well.
That was really cool. That was actually, he's huge. Like, but Ed's so tall. Like, I feel tiny next to Baymax, but when Ed was stood next to him, I was like, for real, you're both ginormous. Like, he was literally nearly the same height. Like in the photo pass picture, I was like, am I just like weirdly small, or are you guys just massive? Because honestly, it was huge. But that was like in the middle of a tornado warning as well.
Oh, really?
We were just eating, and this like massive siren went off. And we were just like, oh my gosh, like I thought it was part of the theming of an umbrella, like this like siren. And then someone was like, no, for real, there's like a tornado like coming now.
Our phones beeped as well.
And then our phones were going off like tornado, tornado. So we like ran into the Baymax like character meet thing just while there was this tornado. So
Wow.
it was very, very strange.
Yeah, that is a bit scary, isn't it?
We grabbed the chicken nuggets and ran.
Oh, also, if we're going to talk highlights, I think we need to acknowledge the highlightiest highlight. Pinocchio Village House chicken parmesan sandwich.
Oh my gosh, yes. One of the best quick service meals I've ever eaten in my life.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Have you had it?
I've not had the chicken sandwich. I've had, I think, 2 of the flatbreads, but I've never had the chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah, the flatbread's good. Yeah. The sandwich, it's like brioche bun with like breaded chicken. I don't know if it was like a full-on chicken breast. It was like a chicken goujon or something.
It was, yeah.
And it had, you know, like that tomato, like dolmio sauce with the tomato in it.
Yeah.
On top with like a really thin layer of parmesan with another like brioche on top. Oh gosh, it was incredible.
We literally had only that for the last.
We
4
had
days.
like 6 like in the space of like 4 days. It was because we were on a dining plan, so we were just like, let's just like go for it and have all the parmesan we can possibly consume. It was amazing.
Oh,
so
that's amazing.
yeah,
I think
I would recommend that meal.
Well, by the 4th time, they were just like, "Oh, you again? Yeah, 2 chicken sandwiches, is it?"
Dude, literally, like I actually got at one point got a bit of a complex. Like I'm pretty sure starting to recognise us now. Like we don't even have to order it; they just scan our magic band, and then there we go.
That's amazing. That happened to me once in the Celia, because we did the Celia on the trip, and then we booked it again for like 3 days later. And obviously, like with the Celia, usually it's like a once in a trip kind of thing. And we didn't have the same server, but our server looked at us from the previous time and was just like, "Is that you guys? I'm pretty sure you were here 3 days ago." And I saw her keep looking over like, "Did I serve them?"
That's what's good about Disney, though. Pardon?
It's like, we're on the dining plan, bring it on.
Exactly. That's the thing, like, because we did I've never, ever done a dining plan, like, ever with my family. So this time, I was like to Ed, should we try it? Because of money for food or whatever.
Yeah.
So we, like, upgraded to the deluxe one, which was just, like, amazing. It was just so good. And we just thought, like, why not just make the most out of this, you know?
100%. It's so good.
So I would say, yeah, go for the Celia loads if you're on the plan.
Oh, it's amazing. I love the Celia, obviously. But I love the dining plan as well. It just makes things so much easier.
It does.
Not to worry about money all the time.
Exactly. Just like you just need your spending money then, don't you?
Yeah, and like a little pot of money for tips.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is always good. Oh, amazing. Well, it sounds like you had such an incredible time. Well, obviously you had an incredible time because you booked again for next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is exactly what I do after every single trip. I'm like, yeah, I booked it already.
Yeah, I just I can't not have a countdown going on. Do you know what I mean?
No,
I'm sure you can relate.
I'm exactly the same. I'm probably going to have 2 countdowns going on within the next week or so, because I've got obviously the theme park trader trip in October, and then we'll be booking our honeymoon within the next week or so. While the dining plan's on.
That's so exciting.
So yeah, countdowns begin.
Where are you staying? Where are you staying with Dan? Where are you guys staying?
That's an excellent question because I can never remember.
Oh, Key West.
Okay.
Oh, cool, nice.
So yeah, Key West is amazing. So I'm looking forward to going there. And Dan, it's your first time staying on Disney property in Florida.
Yeah.
And on the dining plan as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, Dan, you're gonna absolutely love it.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, it depends on how many times they force them to go on It's a Small World.
Well,
Ruins
yeah.
the holiday, Ryan. Ruins the holiday.
Well, thanks both for coming on today. We really appreciate it. Do you guys want to just tell people, no, anytime, tell people where they can find you on Twitter or Instagram, anywhere you want to promote?
Yeah.
Well, you go.
All right. Well,
really
I'm on Twitter at Granby, and I'm on Instagram at Disney Beanie. So there you go. And Ed, do you want to say yours or?
Well, on Instagram I'm Tedward Kyo, but like I don't really use it because I'm.
You'll often see him on my story on Instagram. Yeah. He features heavily, like when we're with each other at the weekend.
I'm a recurring character.
Yeah. Well, people like seeing you on there. So yeah. Like, I get messages like, where's Ed? And I'm like, he's not here right now.
I like to think I'm the Boba Fett of Disney Beanie in that I'm really cool even though I don't do all that much.
So thanks again to Charlie and Ed for joining us on the podcast. As to where you can find us, we are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on all of the social medias, Instagram, Snapchat as well. Our username is Theme Park Trader. You can also find us on our website, themeparktrader.com. And if you've got time, we would love it if you could leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. So thank you again for listening, and we will see you next week.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.